Good. Are we on? I think we are. I think I am. Is that better? Is that worse? This is a nice, healthy glow, I guess. Whatever. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the program. It is me. It is Sunday. It is Christmas Eve. I'm going to be drinking coffee, going to be talking about things. I have some gifts to open, which I'm very excited about. But before you do anything else, it's my misfortune to tell you that you have to watch today's Hey W. It's our holiday special. It's supposed to be a big deal. And Renee took advantage of our friendship. We've always been very close. You know me. I'm always happy to work alongside her and learn from her and just soak up like a sponge. And she's just overflowing with the knowledge and professionalism. And she, being the vet, the more experienced of the two, decided to, I guess, play what we call in our business a rib, a joke, that kind of thing. And so the holiday episode was perhaps not what I would have wanted or what I was hoping or what I was led to believe that I would get. And it was upsetting. It bothered me. Nevertheless, we got through it. And I don't want to recommend the episode because it's fun, but I want to tell you to watch it, like it, comment, and share it just for the longevity of the show. They can't all be hits. And whew, you know what I'm saying? So please go show it some love for the overall posterity of the program. And Danhausen, that's great, Danhausen, or whatever shit. It's difficult. I thought he was gone, and he's not. He's very much back, and looks like he's here to stay. So go do that. Let's look at the underwear, shall we? Look at these old classics I dug up, the old Calvin Kleins. They're fun, aren't they? I think they are. I'm having a good time. It's really cold. It's Christmas Eve. Let's talk to people. Mikey has been a member for 18 months. Let me talk. I want to start drinking already. Mikey G has been a member for 18 months. Said, superb. Hey, did Danhausen help with the writing? The idea that there would be any writing is unbelievable. Danhausen handed me his sheet, and what was written on it was what was written on it. So I assume he either wrote it, and he's more prolific than we realized, or he paid someone to write it, which is the more likely scenario. Although I can't see him parting with too much money. Maria said, Merry Christmas Evehausen, everyone. Yeah, great. Thanks. I also want to apologize for last week. I was in Texas, and because of the time change, I was flying during this time. So I recorded an episode really quick. It was a very busy week. And then when we put it out, I don't know what happened, but it came out not entirely. The first minute's normal, like the last minute's normal. And the middle is all slow motion. I don't know how it happened. I don't know what I did. I hope it doesn't happen again. Thank you for suffering through that. A lot of people actually watched it, which blew me away. It was like me talking about Texas and then like slow motion for like 10 minutes. And then it was me complaining about the Shriners Children's Hospital commercial, the Christmas one, that they're auto-tuning the kids, which you don't see on my program. You don't see any auto-tuning. Stay tuned till the end of the Hey for the most expensive special effects that set me back at least a couple $100. That episode cost me money. I want everyone to know that, and I'm not joking. I'm in the hole from today's episode. Kevin said, good Sunday, RJ. Good Sunday to you, Kevin. Merry Christmas. How is the coffee today? The coffee is bold and bright, and it is mine, which you can get at rootlesscoffee.com. We also have Danhausen coffee, which I think we've mentioned him enough today. Jay said, good morning. Sean said, live on Christmas. We don't deserve you. It's Christmas Eve. Bill Woods, Sean, Lady said, good morning, everyone. Happy holidays. I did see the Hey holiday special. It was a holiday miracle, even though it felt more like a Twin Peaks episode than a Twilight Zone episode. Okay, that's fair. I'll take that. I meant personally to me. It feels like everything I hate just comes back to haunt me. Mia said, Merry Christmas Eve. Morning, beautiful people. Amanda said, good morning. Hello, friends. Mike said, good morning. Christine said, good morning. Christine, wonderful person, bearing gifts, and she bared them to me, and I have them. I'm going to open them, and I'm excited. Nug also ran into Christine at the mall a couple weeks ago. So, Christmas miracle. Christine is real. Josh said, happy holidays. Amy said, good morning, Merry Christmas. Vanessa Craven came down from her mount to say Merry Christmas Eve and good morning to all those convening to watch RJ in his Chouvette Mont. I'm running out of underwear, whereas I had to resort to French, and And now I had to pronounce it and I feel insecure about it. So thanks for all that. Really appreciate the work there. Emma said, good morning and Merry Christmas Eve to all. Norm said, quel fromage, what cheese indeed. Miss Andy said, good morning, everyone. Lady Pam said, happy birthday. Eli said, blah, blah, blah. Carly said, good morning. Kelly said, is he airing his grievances? You know what? I'm going to go a step further and say, fuck Festivus. Enough of that shit. We got it. It wasn't that amazing. We can all calm down. These Festivus celebrators are out of their minds. They need to stop, and they need to be told to stop, and I'm the one doing it. So Sierra said, Merry Christmas Eve. Nail said, good morning, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Clarence is here. Love what you're wearing. Thank you, Clarence. Mike said, Renee is the worst. Agreed. Rod said, Merry Christmas from Massachusetts. Emmanuel said, favorite Christmas movie or TV Santa? When I loved Bad Santa when I first saw it. I really, really did. And when I watch it again, I love how John Ritter is like now the best part of the movie for me. He's fantastic. I don't know if that was his final role. It's close to the end, but I loved him in it. James said, Buenos dias, Raul Julia. Leo said, have you seen the Goldberg Santa movie? You must be talking about Santa's sleigh. I have. Oh, so long ago. And Fran Drescher's in it. Am I crazy? Is any of this making sense? Simple Garrick said, minty fresh color. Zubin said, good morning, happy holidays. Lady said, go press and drink your coffee. You earned it. I'm doing it right now. Sam said, Merry Christmas, RJ. Merry Christmas to you, Sam. V said, the most excellent holiday. Hey, W. I love the annual Christopher, Massachusetts special. Don't we all? Bill said, everything is slower in Texas. And the people. Leo said, are we getting an RJ City AEW action figure? I will say, anytime anybody tweets the Jazzwares account or the people in charge, they don't make a peep. So probably not, unless it's a big surprise that I'm not even privy to. Neil said, happy holidays. Can we have a Christmas song from Sebastian Maniscalco? We love you. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost, he's got a nip at your nose. They can't nip anywhere. Look, you ever seen these Jack Frosts nipping at your nose like this? Yuletide carols being sung by a choir. What else are they gonna sing? And folks dressed up like Eskimos. Isn't that a little racist? Everybody knows. You know, there's turkey and there's mistletoe, and you can't put the mistletoe over the turkey, then you'll be kissing giblets. You know what I mean? But they all help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow. What do they got? Pink eye? They'll find it very hard to sleep tonight. Santa's on his way. What's the holdup? He's loaded lots of toys and goodies in his sleigh. And every mother's child, because I guess the father left, is gonna try to see if reindeers really know how to fly. And then they smash into the window, which is why you should always put the bird decals on your window. And so I'm gonna offer this, just a simple phrase, okay? The kids from 1 to 92, because who needs a 93-year-old? Am I right? Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you. That was the Christmas song by Sebastian Maniscalco. Jesus Christ. That took a lot out of me. Zubin said, RJ is the Jack Benny of our generation. Sure. Maureen said, hi, guys. Nail said, happy Cultiverse. Karina said, good morning, everyone, and thank you, RJ, for the cameo I received last week. I've been doing a lot of cameos. I think I have one to do today, and thank you for doing. I love talking to all of you this holiday season and hearing your various problems. Josh said, I got ribbed. My wife said to one another, it's Tony Shalhoub, or maybe even a graphic, and it was not. I also wanted to commend the wonderful CJ Perry. She was on the show last week, and like right during it, she was in the ER. She had an infection things. There was a splinter in her finger. Her finger went like this, and the infection went all down the arm. And then her arm was red, and it was alarming. She had to go to, they had to get surgery. I don't know what the hell they do, but she was completely out of it. And the trooper she is, iron finger and all, she managed to finally collab on the previous week's post for the Hey W highlights on Instagram, and she posted about it. And I didn't realize at the time she was in the hot. I thought, oh my god, maybe she hates this because I hadn't heard anything from her. The episode went up and then there's not a peep. And I went, have I upset this woman? We had such a good time. What happened? And then this is the neurosis. I went, I'm relieved that it's not me. And then I went, oh my god, is she okay? She seems to be okay. She's posting, and that is a trooper. SM said, thank you. Leo said, which AEW wrestler that has yet to have an action figure do you think would make a cool action figure after yourself, of course? Well, I've always, and I have messaged them and told them, grayscale Tony Storm would be fantastic. I think it would be great. Kelly said, Tony better reimburse you. Not likely. Bonnie said, RJ, Merry Christmas, brother. You make Wrestling World so much better. And you, and then I got cut off. And you, I'm going to go back. And you constantly make me smile. Can't believe I had to scroll back just for that. Miss Handy said, last week I wanted to tell you I listened to your appearance on $1 Words. It was so much fun. You really tried with Trolley. $1 Words is Nargain's fantastic podcast game show. He's had many people on, including myself, including Colin Mockery. Go click, go listen. It's a wonderful time. Candy said the holidays have been very Twilight Zone for you, it seems. Zubin said, I watched the CJ Perry on Hey last week with no idea of the situation she was about to endure. Hope she feels better soon. I think she's coming out. Leo said, what's the oddest piece of wrestling merch you've owned? Of course, I posted a picture of the bubble hockey. I had the table hockey game, the old wrestling one. That's probably weirdest, oddest. Trying to think of what else would be considered. I mean, I have a poster from a pilot I did. I'm on it. The guy I'm wrestling's on it. And Bret Hart is on it in a mask. I feel like that one's like, what is this? But it looks fantastic. Should frame it. Mia said, Christina's a gem. Please sing a song in honor of her. She made a gift for me. Well, I just sang. Oh, fuck. Oh God! Give me a minute. Let me think here. I'm gonna come back to this, Mia. Let me get the juice flowing. Vanessa said, "Swing and a miss on the pronunciation, but a valiant try." Valiant also sounds kind of French. So, and I can I tell you something? I'm trying to think back to what the word was. I can't even tell you one letter that was in it. Adamila said, "Thank you so much for the entertainment you provided this past year, man. We need it." Sounds like I'm going away. Sounds like I'm joining the army. Rod said, John Ritter's final role was Clifford's really big movie. Holy shit. Neil said, Rob's the happiest he's ever been. Let's think of a nice song. I was thinking about these lyrics, how insane Fa La 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 is. At some point they gave up. There's no way Fa La 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 was the first choice. It was like, let's try for something. We got a and nothing was fitting. And then they said, you know what? Let's go to bed. Let's pick it up in the morning. Let's just put something else there in the meantime to just get the rhythm of it. My other least favorite Christmas lyric is the ox and lamb kept time. It's just really coloring it in there. The ox and lamb, they're very musical. They really like this. Let me see. Silent night, holy night, all is calm and also all is bright. Gather round, you young virgin and mother and child, holy infant so tangy and mild. Sleep in heavenly peace, and won't you sleep in that heavenly peace? Silent night, and that very holy night, and those shepherds quake. They got tremors at the sight. Holy angels from heaven above. Holy Ghost singing hallelujah. Why? Because Christ the Savior is born now. Yes, it looks like the Christ Savior guy is born. That's my new Silent Night. I hope that worked for you, Mia. I also think we need to start categorizing the Christmas songs a little better. I was outside of the hotel in Texas. It was early in the morning, and we were waiting to get picked up, Renee and I, for this thing we were filming. And, You want to be bright. You want to be happy in the morning. And like, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Like, that's the kind of music you need to hear. And then it was the opposite. It was British children holding candles on this night, on this very Christmas night. I'm like, this is wrong to play here. Too Jesus-y, too gothic, too sad and creepy. You know when it's like they try to be stoic religious, but it's just creepy? It's just this. No, this is what we'd be playing in a horror movie. This makes no fucking sense. We need to categorize better. So far behind. James said, Paul White has to be my favorite Santa in the movie Jingle All the Way. Leo said, remember the Colin Delaney RJ City figure? Yes, I do. Won't let it go. Lauren said, hello and happy holidays, RJ and chat. I honestly thought Christopher, Massachusetts was going to bring out Tony Shalhoub. So did I. Squirrel Squad said, good morning, everyone. I was hoping for Tony Shalhoub. Tell him. Tell the Shalhoub guy. Christine said, I'm a real human. Beyond that, who knows? You were all too kind. Let's open some of Christine's works here. By the way, she got my mother a gift too. My mother was over the moon by it. It was from Lush. She loves Lush. But so my mother says thank you. Jesus, this card's packed in tight. Why isn't this coming out? Oh, speaking of the T-Man. Oh, there he is. This is what I had hoped. This is what I was hoping to find when Renee took her hands off my eyes. Am I going to read this? I'm going to read it. Look at Christine dates them. Don't forget what year it is. Arj, I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. Amazing 2024. Please enjoy this small assortment of weird stuff plus one gift for your mom. Thanks for making me laugh and being so kind, for putting up with your request for hair shakeouts. You're the best. With a period, not even an exclamation mark. Really serious shit from Christine. All right, I got a bunch of things here. She also got these wonderful, and I did give it to Renee, these Wrestle Ants ornaments, which everyone saw, and they're like, are they selling these? And it's like, no, they're not. Oh, okay. This broke. Okay. Oh, it's Lego. It's Lego. This is me. Okay. This seems to be okay. Okay. This is me and my hand. My hand fell. Where does this piece go? Is this my leg? It's got to be my leg. There's one leg, and there's my hand. Okay. Here's one leg. Here's the other leg. Well, this is adorable. This is Lego me, and then my head's on. I have to put it on like this. Oh, the back broke. Christine, I'm breaking myself. Hold on. Okay, let's all hang in there. I'm gonna figure this one out. Maybe Well, you ultimately, I think everybody gets the gist. Is it? Oh my God, it's this way. And that's the back of my head. There's the front. Okay. Lego me. Is it these ones that go in? The back row? Look, this is the head. Okay. And then this is the body with the one leg. And then this is the back of my body. This is the back of my body. Oh my God, this makes so much sense. That's why. It's missing half of the. Okay. And here's the stand on which my shoes sit. Oh, I was putting the legs on the wrong way. Okay. Good. And then part of my leg has broken off. I was never a Lego man, but nevertheless, I'm going to be so far behind here. So let's build it from the ground up. Maybe that's what I was missing. Okay, so here's my legs. Here's my leg. There we go. Who is this guy? And then my hand fell off. I put my hand on him on my body. Put that on here. See, the problem I have is when you push something on, another thing pops off. Okay, that's my body. That's me. Right? This is me. This is how I stand. Not quite getting how this is supposed to work. Well, you get right. The shoes. Do these go in? Okay. All right. And finally. Nope, not working. This is me. Look at this. This is me. Can you tell it's me? This is adorable. This is so sweet, and I want to thank you, Christine. You know what? I'm never going to touch it again. You have 2 more gifts, but let me go through the checks. I have to be so far behind, and now I'm covered in sweat. Jesus Christ. Rod said Iron Finger will be the sequel to the Iron Claw movie. Oh my God. Whew, that was bad. I'm so far behind now. Let me skip a few. Squirrel Squad said the CJ Perry finger picture is very icky. VerySteakandCheese.com. Leo said, would you rather have Michael Rappaport or Chris D'Elia? Michael Rappaport, I don't think has anything on his record that bad, other than just being annoying, I think, and doing WWE documentary voiceovers. Look at that Shelton Benjamin. I think that's what he did. Asian Joe said, speaking of Tony Shalhoub, Mr. Monk's final case was a lot darker than I expected. That's because Nug is in it. Rod said, was the USA-Russia hockey game popular in Canadian arcades? No, because we had a Canadian version. Those people weren't stupid. We hated Russian hockey players just as much, too. And we had a great time. Gina said, there was so much speculation of the gift being mocked or the graphic. This could be considered promotional malpractice. Not my fault. We all have Danhausen, so I let it slide. Aaron said, good morning, friends. I went on early morning grocery run for my dad this morning and then promptly lost his bank card. Merry Christmas. Now you've got to go back and say, has anyone seen my father's bank card? Bank card. You poor father. You did. That's what happens when you do your best, Aaron. You hurt people. Josh said, is there a Christmas movie you watched a lot as a kid that has a subpar reputation? I wore out my VHS copy of the Santa Claus movie starring Dudley Moore. Well, I guess March of the Wooden Soldiers, the Laurel and Hardy version, because it's been eclipsed by that even worse. Drew Barrymore's in it. Meh. That's the one that's always at the top of my list. Carol for Another Christmas, which I've recommended to my members. Written by Rod Serling, and also, I believe, directed by Joe Mankiewicz, related to the great Ben Mankiewicz. That's been coming more and more lately. I don't know why people are talking about it more and more, but it's a very good film, and there's scenes that are perhaps stronger than the whole film, and that's maybe what is holding back. But nevertheless, that's one I really enjoy. Human Adventure said, Bronson Pinchot, is he hotter than Andre the Giant? Now he is. What other actors have aged much better than their younger selves? Seinfeld, Steve Carell. Steve Carell looks like 20. I don't know what doctor he went to. Vanessa said the word was sous-vêtement. Sous-vêtement, I mean. Sous-vêtement is how it's pronounced. You just want me to say none of those letters. Thanks. Neil said, Rob and I were saying we can't think of any modern-day Christmas songs that are so awesome as the old ones. Maybe Kelly Clarkson's Underneath the Tree. Any others? I'm not crazy about it, but maybe Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. That's one of those I hear that's like in rotation. Last Christmas. What's the other one? That's like Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Leo said, you like British kids, don't you? I love British kids. Rob said, the Charlie Brown Christmas movie song is by far the most sinister and haunting sounding. Exactly. That Charles Schultz guy was an asshole. All right, now everyone's laughing. This is the part here where I struggle with the Lego and everyone's having a good laugh. Watching RJ struggle with himself is so meta. He has a great time. He's figuring it out. Remove one shoe for continuity purposes. Leo has some heartbreaking news. You hear Chris Pratt is voicing Doug in the upcoming Doug movie. This Chris Pratt guy is getting away with murder. Christine said the anxiety. Everyone's happy that it's all together. Lady Pam said, will you be watching the Art Claw movie? If you have seen it, thoughts. I've not seen it. Will I watch it? At some point. I don't know when. I haven't really been to a movie theater in a long time. I like watching older movies in the theater now. I also, maybe I don't like to go because everyone else is seeing it and I don't like to sit with people. That's a possibility. But from what I heard, it's, very positive. Not entirely historically accurate, but it's never the intent of these movies. So I don't know why people go in thinking it's a documentary. But there seems to be a lot of acting and a lot of wrestling. So I will be there at some point. What about a Virgil movie? What about it? It's called Wrestling Superstar Virgil. Miss Annie said, do you have a favorite Muppet Christmas special? partial to Christmas Eve on Sesame Street. Here's why I'm. Is Christmas Eve on Sesame Street the same one where they throw Oscar the Grouch on the ice and he boom, 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 boom. It's down the garbage can. They just throw a garbage can down the stairs. That one I love. I also really, really love Christmas Eve on Sesame Street because it's my favorite line probably ever. Some shit goes down. Oscar stole Christmas, some shit. And everyone's sad on the street. Imogene Coca is there from the Sid Caesar's Your Show. And Ethel Merman comes on the set. Looks just strung the fuck out, quite frankly. Her eyes are like this. So what's going on? What's wrong, everybody? And then this is my favorite line. Imogene, what's the matter? You look like an idiot. She was not beefing with Imogene, just flippantly called her an idiot. There's no way that was scripted. And I'm so shocked that it made it in. And then she sings Tomorrow, which I was thinking back, probably the first place I heard that song. And what I love is that Ethel Merman cannot, sing softly ever. So she's standing next. She got their arms around Bob and Maria and just screaming Tomorrow at the top of her lungs. And that's my favorite. Christmas wrapping. That's the waitress song. Merry Christmas. I think I'll miss this one this year. Yeah, I never knew what the one was. Marcus said, speaking of Grandma got run over by a reindeer, if you haven't sang it yet, it would be up for singing it. All right. W. Stein said, what's your favorite version of A Christmas Carol? You like the 1970 musical with Alec Guinness as Jacob Marley. There's some really bad ones. Henry Winkler was a Scrooge once. Very fucking bad. I like the Muppet Christmas Carol because Michael Caine turns in a performance that is just as good as any other Scrooge. And he knows. He's like, this is my turn to make my mark. Leo said David Arquette is in a Muppet Christmas movie. Jesus. That's his second of 2 Muppet cameos. Let's open another gift from Christina. It's a box. Hopefully it's nothing I have to put together again. It's a white box. Okay. All right. So far, so good. So far, intact. It's taped. It's difficulty with the box. Everybody, any moment now, it's all going to be making so much sense. Here we go. And it's a mug. Oh, my goodness. I should have given this to Renee. That's brisk, baby. Look at this, my new catchphrase. It's coming back. Let's do the inaugural, shall we? Hey, RJ, how's that coffee? That's brisk, baby. Oh, that's beautiful. And what colors? Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful job, Christine. This is incredible. It's so brisk. And finally, seems to be a photo here. A framed, not a photo, but a well wrapped. What does Christine do? Christine just spreads joy all the time. What? Wow. This is insane. Christine, this is so sweet of you. It is a promotional shot of Victor Borga guest starring on The Muppet Show. To the surprise of no one, this week I was just watching some Victor Borga when he's with the opera singer, that classic. Christine, this is so nice. Victor Borga's special blend of comedy and music makes him a perfect guest star for The Muppet Show. And this is from 1980. Yeah, it's insane to look back on. You don't realize how old The Muppet Show is because they're, timeless. They don't age. It's pretty much the same material. And you look and you're like, oh my God. Look at this. Look at this. Isn't that something? Look at how happy he is. In many ways, a Muppet himself. Speaking of, watch the Danhausen Hey W Christmas special. He was also on last year too, so you can put them back to back. You can have a nice little Christmas marathon. Hopefully, it will not happen next year. Thank you, Christine. That was so sweet of you. Christine said, "Oh, Miss Sandy said Oscar went down the stairs in Christmas Eve on Sesame Street." Yeah, okay, that one is that one's definitely my favorite. Christine said, "My friend went to the premiere of Iron Claw, and the host PR guy clearly had no clue about the story because he was hyping the audience up." Well, you can't be like, guys, just warning you, this is a lot. You want them to leave good reviews. You want them to be happy. Heads up, guys. SM said, what about Dominic the Donkey? Chingity Ching, the Italian Christmas donkey, sung by Lou Monte, a purveyor of many ethnic novelty songs, including, isn't there a Peppino? Is he the Italian Christmas mouse? Am I getting that confused? And the best part, Christine. I only put one so far? Okay, there we go. Nail said you can't open a gift and say you should regift it. Well, it's just, Renee is so brisk. Ooh. Austin said, what do you think is the best gift you ever got for Christmas? Just this wonderful community. Miss Annie said, my favorite brisk commercial was the Rocky one. I'm a Sinatra man. I'm a purist. I'm a Lipton brisk commercial purist. Jasmine Duke said, well, hi, sorry, I'm late. She said, Christine is the best. Christine sent Jasmine some wonderful gifts for Orson, too. He's got a soccer ball to chew into. He's going to have a great time. Christine spreads joy everywhere. To my mother, she spreads joy. Austin said, funny, I actually wrapped a picture frame for my aunt and her boyfriend yesterday. Well, if it's not Victor Borga and the Muppets, they're not going to fucking want it. Let's be honest. I've lost my place. Vanessa said, so I know this is annoying, but fucking Vanessa said, Christine's sweetness and thoughtfulness is unparalleled. Really? Nell said, Christine, are you crying yet? I should be the one crying. I'm not, but Christine said, oh man, this made my day. I'm so happy. This is not about you. You gave me the gift. This is about me. V said, oh, the pure joy when RJ opened that. I did not expect it. Jessamine said, Peppino is Orson's Italian name. Every dog should have an Italian name. It's a great practice. Mia Yim's dog Stannis is now Massimo. So much better. Gina said, I would love to see Kingston react to Danhausen's impression of him. When I post it on Instagram later, I'm sure there'll be at least one angry message. Leo said, would Mariah May still be attractive while chowing down on gross British food? Let me tell you something, because I know everyone's tweeting about Mariah last night, shooting their shot, doing that thing. Oh, I'll mow her lawn with my teeth, that whole thing that people do. I will, and pretty or not notwithstanding, because as CJ Perry said, hotness is subjective, and I'm not the subject. But here's what I admire about her. Here's the most attractive quality. That she's a roll her sleeves up, get it done kind of gal. And as grotesque as the British food is, and I was in England for 2 days, so I know, I would admire her ability to willingly go through such disgusting food with no doubt the gusto, enthusiasm, and digestive strength she brings to any type of endeavor. So Sierra said, I saw Iron Claw last night. A lady in the row behind me said, wrestling is so sad. And I was thinking, lady, you have no idea. That's the best part about the Iron Claw. You people looking up the real story and go, it's sadder. Surprise, we left some stuff out to make it not so sad. Austin said, the best thing I ever got is also the weirdest thing I ever got, and it was my own frozen honey glazed ham. Should we all be so lucky this evening? Jessamine Duke reminded me that Isis puppy is also Jujeta, I think is how it's pronounced. Or as Dakota Kai would say, Susetta. But either way, every dog needs an Italian name. Mia said, what's on the cheat meal for today? I think we're going traditional Italian seafood which feels weird, doesn't feel like a cheat to me because it's so clean, you know? Unless it's some fried calamari, some bread. I'm sure there'll be some pasta of some type. Um, but no pizza. Neil said Twitter was wild last night with Mariah, and she was. I'm not saying she's desperate. I'm just saying she was on it more than me. I've stopped tweeting that much. She's young. She doesn't know. SM said Dominic the Donkey in the Travolta voice. Could have done my great Lou Monte. Here, let me look at it. Lyrics. Dominic the Donkey. Offensive? Calling Italian people donkey. Is that offensive? Hey, chingity ching. Hee haw. Hee haw. It's Dominic the Donkey. Chingity ching with the hawing. It's the Italian Christmas donkey. La 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 la. Oh, la 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 da 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 da. Santa's got a little friend. His name is Dominic. This cutest little donkey. You'll never see him kick. When Santa visits his paisans with Dominic, he'll be because the reindeer cannot climb the hills of Italy. Chingity ching. It's Dominic the donkey. La la la. The Italian Christmas donkey. And I'm not singing the chorus anymore. Jingle bells round his feet and presents on the sled. Hey, look, the mayor's derby on top of Dominic's head. He's such a crazy donkey. A pair of shoes for Louis and a dress for Josephine. That would be a good dog name. The label inside said they're made in Brooklyn, which is Brooklyn, and Lou Monte was not one for rhyming. Children sing and clap their hands, and Dominic starts to dance. They talk Italian to him, and he even understands. It's a genius donkey. Kumares and kumpares do the dance at Tarantelle when Santa Nicola comes down and brings a cucharel. Chingity ching, one on a tally, hee haw, the donkey. Jesus. A lot of not rhyming there. Christine said, can you suggest an Italian name for my dog, Kike? And I hate to tell you, Destiny has bore the name Josephine. Hey, Josephine. Her name is now Josephine. Sorry, Kike. That's sorry, Josephine. That's what you got to do. Sorry. Oh, Christine has gifted memberships. James V, Lawrence B. You all got memberships. Fucking enjoy. Nick said, Merry Christmas, RJ. Christine, the lovely regulars who come to sermon every Sunday. Mariah said, RJ, I love you, but the Travolta voice was not on my Christmas Eve bingo card. I don't know what to tell you. That's a pretty easy one. I do it like every week. Joe said, my favorite Christmas song is Dominic the Donkey. Joe said, my Christmas is now complete. Melissa said, why are you hiding your nipples today? What a weird, and now I feel like if I show them, it's also weird. What a weird thing to say, Melissa. Bradley said, do you ever participate in the Feast of the Seven Fishes? Are you not that Italian? I'm not that Italian. I'm on the periphery. People who I know and will see celebrate that. So I will sometimes do it by default, but never really on purpose. Leo said, are you doing a Christmas Eve workout? Yeah, I'm just going to do this and then go down to my toes, that kind of thing. Christine said, oh, dear, not Josephine. We'll save that for when we're upset with her. Josephine. You know what's not a bad name? Yolanda. Yolanda's a pretty good name for an Italian dog. Neil said, no. I don't know why we're saying no. Plain Simple Garrick said, Daddy Magic said, no. Lick it up. Eat it off the floor. I'm Daddy Magic. I'm gonna do an evening of impressions of my favorite AEW stars. Between that, Eddie Kingston, that one too. Renee, yeah, Renee does that. Vanessa Craven said, do you go to mass on Christmas? I do not. I've been. It's exhausting. Can we pep it up a little? Talk about, I go back to the weird gothic shit. What the fuck are we doing here, people? Oh, isn't it supposed to be time for merriment? We're supposed to go out in the snow. A baby's being born. I don't need that shit. It's a baby. That whole nativity scene is weird. It's so weird. I have been before. And then, of course, midnight mass, I was at like twice. And it was like, oh, my God. They said they don't speed it along. It's a weird thing. I have church I have unresolved issues with organized religion, but multiple ones. Let me just put it that way. Neil said we don't need the anxiety on Christmas, but that's why it's anxiety, and that's why you're getting it. Melissa said, I'm sorry, but if you're in your undies, we need to see the whole shebang. Okay, first of all, fuck. Here's everything, number one. Number two, I showed it at the beginning of the episode. I'm going to show it again at the end. Oh, what are you, new? Neil said, can you somehow book Allie on his world tour to swing by? Hey, I don't think it's necessary to book Allie Larder. I don't think Allie has anything to do with the wrestling industry. I think she's a disgrace. I think she's disrespectful, and I'll probably never work with her. As I said, the green pants in today's Hey were very nice. I was trying to be festive, so thank you. Joe said, just watch Hey W. Christopher, Massachusetts should be in the show weekly. You would get tired of him very quickly. Leo said, do they sing Head and Shoulders, Knees and Toes in North America? Yes, they do. We have them here too. Bradley said, how great is the Pee Wee Christmas special? Just saw NECA release some figures of him and plan to release more. I need to look that up because I will maybe get one. It's so, now I'm going to bring the room down. It's so weird to not get Christmas cards from him this year. It's so strange. You would wait and it would come and it would be so stupid. And I loved it. And he put so much work into them. It was a real, let's do this. And he would really, a worthy waste of money, you know? And the so many people are on that list. David obviously is on the list. I think Ryan Nemeth. I think Xavier Woods. Debbie Mazar is on the list because she was posting about it too. It's so weird. I would love to see the list. I would love to just do a live stream of just reading that list. It's probably insane. Lady said, pep it up. I've been requesting that with the church since I was a kid. No progress, I'll say. Austin said, do you like eggnog? Christine said, hey, Padre, can we zhuzh up this math? Good. I don't think that's how you spell zhuzh. Is it? I mean, I knew what you were saying, but still. Easy E said, that's not fair, actually. She can be an outpatient trying to get an extra underwear spin. Okay, that's fair. Amanda said, can't wait for World's End. You and Renee are doing the pre-show, right? Yes. I'll just announced it here. Renee and I are hosting the 0 hour for World's End, which is in less than a week, Sunday, December 30th. Sorry. Fuck. So this is why I'm announcing it. Saturday, December 30th, live from the Nassau Coliseum. It's a Saturday, meaning I don't think there's no collision because we are the ones who would be colliding and we would be double collision. So don't forget, it's a Saturday, the day before New Year's Eve. There will be no Hey that week. I know it's a tragedy. Last year I woke up in bed with Paul White. We'll be off next week because we have so much. I mean, there'll still be a coffee and underwear, but we have so much, the world's ending. Let me put it that way. So this Wednesday, we're in Orlando, and then I go to New York, and then I'm in New York for a little bit. And then after that, we're in Newark. Dynamite's in Newark. Exciting things happening. And I have more haze to get. I'm very excited. Things are happening. That's not fair. Should be I just read that. For me, Christmas isn't the same without a new episode of the amazing Colossal Podcast featuring Mario Cantone. I just listened to the old one they put up and the mini episode they put up. And I love Mario. He was just on the Today Show, I think, or Kathy and Hoda. And he was, acerbic. And I love those episodes. That's so true, Mass Sanity. Leo said, what will be a worse gift, a juicer or a soda stream? My grandfather got a soda stream, and that was like his version of Jesus turning water into wine, that he could turn water into water with bubbles in it. That was just high concept shit for him, and I loved it to no end. Lady Pam said, still doing the Jericho Cruise, or has that changed? It has not changed. I'm doing the Jericho Cruise at the end of January. Join me. They're going to announce AEW talent. I'm not considered an AEW talent, so I was announced in advance. I think CJ Perry's on it. Paul White's on it. Maybe like a Mickey James is on it. We're going to have a good time. I'm doing, who knows what I'm doing. I don't even want to get into it now. Leo said, what's the best venue you have worked in as part of AEW? Daly's Place was actually the best. I love that layout. It was very nice to see in person. It was like a nice ballpark in that sense. We were like, oh, it's just beautiful to be here. I also like the UBS Arena on Long Island. Kia Forum is nice. Wembley was a great time, obviously, but yeah, UBS and Daly's Place. Neil said, I'm sorry you have to be in Newark. My condolences. But Kendi will be in Newark. Easy said, no days off, please. I have nothing else to do. You can just watch all the fucking shit. V said, as long as there's still coffee on Sunday morning, this will be all right. Major said, could be worse. You could wake up to Danhausen in bed with you. That's for sure. Aaron has a request. How about a little Vincent Price Santa Baby? Santa Baby, just slip a sable under the tree for me. I've been an awful good girl. Santa Baby, hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa Baby, a 54 convertible too, light blue. I'll wait for you, dear. Santa Baby, hurry down the chimney tonight. Think of all the fun I've missed. Think of all the fellas that I haven't kissed. Next year, I could be just as good if you'll check off my Christmas list. Santa Baby, I want a yacht. And really, that's not a lot. I've been an angel all year. Santa Baby, hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa, honey, one little thing I really need. The deed to a platinum mine. Santa Baby, hurry down the chimney tonight. It continues. Santa Cutie, fill my stocking with a duplex and checks. Sign your ex on the line. Come and trim my Christmas tree with some decorations bought at Tiffany. Santa Baby forgot to mention one little thing, a ring. I don't mean on the phone. Santa Baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Thank you. That was Santa Baby by Vincent Price. Hope that worked for you. Good luck with everything. Candy said, I'm not looking forward to being in Newark, but I'm willing to make the sacrifice. Amanda said, Daly's is such a cool venue. We are going back there soon. Melissa said, when are they making an RJ City action figure? Probably never. Matthew Delamar said, are you coming to Canada with the tour? We need RJ in Winnipeg. You'll appreciate Orlando much more after that. Yes, I'm going to be all over that Canadian tour. Toronto, London, Ottawa, Quebec City, Edmonton, Winnipeg, Vancouver, finally. London for some fucking reason. C said, haven't been able to catch a live in forever. Glad I could join this one. Happy holidays, RJ, everyone. Very sweet of you, C. Lee said, hoping to get Vincent Price's egg magic for Christmas. This is excellent. Messina said, last week I watched The Invisible Man Returns with Vincent Price in the lead role. He was very understated. Lest we forget, Vincent Price also appears in Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein as the Invisible Man at the end there. Nick said, can we get a Dick and Dom Splat-A-Lot reunion at Wembley next year? I want them on the pre-show so badly. V said, this is wonderful. 10 out of 10. Easy E said, are you going to the New York AW shows? How can we meet? Just yell my name on the street. I'll be there. I'll be around. Joe said, that alone deserves an all-elite graphic. Easy E said, Santa Baby is kind of creepy on lyrical content alone. Well, they're having sex, I think. And original said, city, more like township. First person to make that joke. Bradley said, thank you for introducing me to cold brew French press coffee. It changed my life. Here's to you, Bradley. It's fucking fantastic. It's so much better this way. Yolanda said, good morning. You know, I was just thinking about it when I used to make the hot coffee, used to make it in real time. I would be just sweating and itching. I hope the trajectory has been me getting less angry. Yolanda said, good morning, everybody. Sorry I overslept. But love hearing RJ giving me Christmas Vincent Price. Is there a better way to wake up with Vincent Price in bed with you? Christine said, if yelling your name on the street is a viable strategy, my kid is going to be very embarrassed in March. It's pretty viable. You've run into me. Garrick said, TK, we'll give you that graphic someday. Sure. C said, what coffee are you sipping on today, RJ? My coffee. High anxiety, which you can buy at rootlesscoffee.com. Yolanda said, hey, Mia. Leah said, I heard you volunteer as a Santa at a children's hospital. At the Shriners Children's Hospital, I actually donate my time auto-tuning their voices. Unoriginal said, you're the man, RJ. Hey, it's my favorite. Well, there you go. V said, less angry, but occasionally more anxious. Well, especially when I'm fucking up a Lego. Nell said, film it, Christine. Vanessa said, Merry Christmas to Yolanda. Yolanda said, oh, that was the gift. Jean said, glad I got here in time for Vincent. Truly, I've got 10 minutes left in the show. Now you show up. For Vincent, truly above and beyond the call of duty to have a live Christmas Eve show. Did not expect it. Well, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Especially last week. It was all that slow motion shit. C said, totally purchased your coffee. It's delicious. Well, thank you. Miss Annie said, Tony Khan will have an announcement about an announcement of the RJ graphic. Can't wait to get yelled at by that. For that. Austin said, one line from a Christmas song that I find creepy is he sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. From Santa Claus is coming to town. Even the title is sort of a threat. Alex said, hey, this is your biggest fan in your interview with Ruby. It was very funny. The best one I've ever watched. Today marks 82 episodes of Hey W. And more often than not, when people go, you should have this person on the show. Chances are we already have. There's plenty we need to cross off the list. But people are like, hey, you should have Tony Khan on. I'm like, second episode, motherfucker. Go look it up. SM said, does anyone at AW give nice Christmas cards? Yes, they do. And I will not say who. Bill said, so the 100th episode will be auto-tuned? Yes, and I'm going to do it live from the Shriners Hospital. Nail said, I shouted and waved at you in New York, and you told me off later on here. Well, that's because it was during a show. Leo said, have you ever made up your own wrestling match that doesn't exist anywhere except in your head? Yes, I have. A wrestler named Brent Banks. It's from Toronto. Fantastic wrestler. We always wanted to wrestle. We had great matches in training, just rolling around. You're like, oh, this could be great. Every time we got booked to work together, something happened. We worked together in non-singles capacity, but one-on-one, we never got a shot. People would pull out, cards would be changed, shows would get canceled. The world was against us. But I always think about what that would have been in my head. Bradley said, AEW is coming to my town in February. Any specific sign or guest I need to make? I don't know. Something about AEW, BB Newirth, Tony Shalhoub, Jesse Ventura. It's up to you. Neil said, did he just tell me to stay in my lane? SM said, oh, that's from the Ruby episode because she's on a farm with horses and brand-wise doesn't make any sense. SM said, what did you buy your niece for Christmas? I don't know. What if she's watching? I got her toy. I got her a video game, and I got her apparel. Very niche Italian apparel. Vanessa said, love Brent Banks. We all love Brent Banks. He was like he passed away. He's a sweet fella. C said, I missed the undies reveal. Can I happen again? Just go back to the beginning and also give me 7 fucking minutes. You'll see it again. Jesus. Christine said, if you're going to the Toronto area, you can go check out Greektown on Boxing Day with former AEW guest Jerry Lynn. Thank you for reminding me, Christine. Nug will be there. Jerry Lynn will be there. It'll be a swell time. Who knows what kind of shit Jerry Lynn will get up to. Boxing Day, Jerry Lynn? Look the fuck out. He's on the warpath, my friend. Message said, did you see BB Newirth's appearance on the new Frasier? Yes, and I agree with David Hyde Pierce. None of this was necessary. Mia said, I said, hey, RJ, and he hugged me. Amanda will be at World's End. Well, that's lovely. Mess said, who else from this chat will be at World's End and or Dynamite in Newark? Bradley said, should have gotten her Game Gear. I have mine, and she can't touch it. Alex said, what did you think about Mercedes Moné in the crowd at All In? So people need to realize when I'm doing the show, when it's a show like that, I have no idea until later because I was stuck in the crowd. You guys saw me. I was in the official royal family box at Wembley, and then I was down amongst the crowd. So I don't get to see the show until after. So I don't have any thoughts other than, oh my God, that happened? Christine said, niche Italian baby apparel? That's right. Neil said, will we be having a New Year live stream and a New Year Ask RJ? Yes, we need to do an Ask RJ. Thank you for reminding me. Is it this? Oh my God. Um, oh shit. Okay. Well, Key to the City members, I will put that up now. I'm gonna put that up now. Let's watch. You have until the end of today to and I'll do that on Christmas and then it'll go up. Okay. Look, see, this is how I write, and I will write them in the thing. Key to the City members. You have until the end of, thank you for reminding me, Nails, to get your Ask RJ questions commented below. Go. And then I set it to exclusive, and then I will post. Ta-da. And it says I'm live right now. Jesus. Bill said, saw BB Newirth on the street in New York. I froze. I would have too. V said 7 minutes is such a long time. Don't know what to tell you. Thanks for reminding me. Leo said, is it true that your parents bought you a VTech and told you it was a PlayStation? My parents once got me a secondhand Christmas. And I've talked about it a couple times. And I still think about it. SM said, RJ needs an assistant. It's just very busy this year. Like, we're not slowing down at all. We're keeping a even busier schedule lately because of all the Christmas, the pay-per-views next week and all that stuff. Neil said, oh, I thought we would have a week. Yeah, but I do it on the last Tuesday of every month, and we got to go. Get to work. It's only 10:26. You'll be fine. Amanda said, yes, Nails, he needs to have a casual meet and greet for us. Yeah, nice casual one. This is a giant brunch. Austin said, I got to go, RJ, so I hope you have a Merry Christmas. Thank you. Christine said, what a riveting peek behind the curtain. That's how it happens. Miss Annie said, next month, Ask RJ will coincide with the Jericho cruise. Oh, my God. So I'm now paranoid about the Jericho cruise because there are certain parts of a cruise. There might be no Wi-Fi, I'm going to try my best. Everyone has to pitch in and help. Lauren said, this is how we find out Roberto Benigni has a children's clothing line. He should. Candy said, I'm a virtual personal assistant. I volunteer. This is a good diction exercise. Amanda said, happiest of holidays. Can we get a Christmas hair shakeout? Well, we're almost done. So there. There. Does this work for everybody? It is just grotesque right now, but here we go. It's a weird length. I think me and Renee have the same hair length. W. Stein said, it would be hilarious if Renee promised you a Moxley interview only for you to have an interview with her daughter causing havoc. Wouldn't that be hilarious? You book it. Carly said, I'll be at the show in Newark. Good for you. No Max said, I got a lot of weird stuff that was regifted 50s toys when's Christmas. It's vintage. You can sell them now. Gina said, at the store picking up last minute stocking stuffers, getting looks, wondering why I have a half-naked guy on my phone. Oh, grow up. Amanda said, so short. Ha ha. That's mocking. Nell said, do Ask RJ live on the cruise? I don't think you could stream. So that's my concern. I'll ask the most personal questions I could think of. Christine said we have different definitions of grotesque. Mia said, have a great week. Merry Christmas. And go Bucks. Yeah, hey, love those Bucks. Alex said, the most question that I need to ask you, what do you think about the battle between WWE and AEW, between the fans and the views? Oh, it's a big one. Oh, so much is happening. Unbelievable. Those are my thoughts. So Sierra said, I'm a Jericho Cruise vet, so I can handle any tech support questions you have. Thank you. Rob said, buy a 5G chip so you don't need Wi-Fi. What does that even mean? I got to figure this out. I do have to figure this out. SM said, people are being so weird today. What the fuck? Vanessa Craven said, Merry Christmas to all tomorrow. Eat, drink, and be merry. But for now, just have coffee and don't eat anything and be somewhat upset. Well, generally speaking, that is a show. But I want to say a couple things. One, shop AEW. Wrestling is AEW merch. Two, rootlesscoffee.com. You can buy my coffee. I can't get this out clean. Third, Key to City members, get your questions into the end of today, and I'll try to answer them soon. And go watch the latest AEW holiday special, unfortunately, with Danhausen / Christopher, Massachusetts, and a cameo by Renee, who had to change to do it from when what the teaser was to this. She had to show off as many outfits as possible. So go enjoy that. Go tell her she looks wonderful. Be nice, even though she was mean and horrible to me and ruined the entire episode. Thank you to Christine for these wonderful gifts. I'm over the moon. Go watch, go like, go comment, and share. This is the whole thing there. Again, until next time, Godspeed and God bless.